Okay, here we go. The Planet Mikey Show.
He's about to get crazy and wild. Stay for a while. Don't touch your radio dial.
Planet Mikey Show.
Kicking it back, sports talk. Listen to that and stay tuned for some giggles and laughs. Go.
Do they really want to have a woman that is just a virgin? Because she's not going to be good and she's going to have no experience.
They don't need you to be good, though.
That's so boring. Isn't that
It's
boring?
not boring.
That's so boring.
Welcome to the Planet Mikey Show.
I have a joke about a virgin.
Oh,
You want to hear it?
go ahead.
Well, you already know the answer to this. What's red and has 7 little dents in it?
What?
Snow White's cherry. I'm sorry. Okay, can we start again? No.
Welcome to Food Fun Addicts.
This is episode number 2. Sit on my face. And it's the Planet Mikey Show. We got Ben Kitchen over here.
Hello.
Bill Smith over there. He runs the controls. If
Yeah.
anything happens on a technical snafu basis, you can blame Smitty.
That's right. Thank you.
Even though we love him. We not many mistakes have happened. We've done 500, 2, 3, 600 of these.
I'm sensitive, Mike.
1300.
And we're brought to you by Pro Automotive at proautomotivema.com.
If you've got trouble with your car, truck, or SUV, Pro Automotive is who to see. Pro Automotive.
Hey, what was I going to say?
Come on, Mike.
No, I think I said Pro Automotive. And
If you've got trouble with your car, truck, or SUV, Pro Automotive is who to see. Pro Automotive.
In seriousness vein here, Jason and the crew down there at Pro Automotive. Now, I go to the 626 South Main Street location, but I've also been to Englewood, and you have one in Dudley, of course. Is that the original?
Yes, that's the original one.
All 3 have certified expert mechanics directed by an expert mechanic who we're talking to right now on the telephone. And what a crew they have there. Morgan, she knows every single thing that's going on down there. She's unbelievable.
She does an extremely well job managing the crew.
She's great. And so I'm going to suggest to all the people listening tonight or today, we're doing these in the afternoons now, because I think it's because I'm getting old. I go to bed at 7 now.
You got to get the early bird special.
Yeah, right, exactly. I go to Golden Corral, then right to bed. I'm going to make the strongest possible recommendation for anybody out there that has any kind of car issue, except body work. They don't do body work, but they do everything else. If it's under the car, if it's under the hood, go to Pro Automotive. It'll turn out good.
Hey,
Mikey, there's the
look at
next
that.
jingle.
Badoom.
Go down and see them down there at one of their 3 locations. And Jason, thanks for being a sponsor of the podcast too, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being such a great customer.
We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jason Rousseau, everybody. Good guy. And a very, very professional operation down there. I'll tell you, that courtesy car thing, it's like, when you sit in the waiting room and you wait at some places, it's so much better. They say, here, take this car, come back in the morning, you'll be all set.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
It was awesome. They gave me a Volkswagen. You had a Kia?
Did you get the Jetta?
No, it wasn't the Jetta.
No. You didn't get the Volkswagen Jetta?
No. Can we go back and talk about those 2 whores at the top of the program?
No. I want to ask you guys a question, first of all.
What is
Yes.
it, Mike?
Speaking of Kias, do you know what? I have a list here of the top 10 most stolen vehicles.
You're kidding.
And Kia is...
It's got to be like 7 of them. Is Kia 7 of the top 10?
They're doing great, but I think I need my glasses.
my glasses.
Where's my
They
glasses?
should be right over
I
there.
don't see any glasses over here. I'll just have to hold it
Take
far
mine.
away. I'll hold it far away like the menu. These are mine.
No, Jesus. I had 2
These
pair.
were the ones over here.
No, those are mine.
You got 2 pair, 2 for $4 at Ocean State, didn't you?
Jesus Christ. I did.
Here we go. Videos that showed certain how to steal certain Hyundai and Kia models.
It's Hyundai.
Whatever.
Come on.
I'm not going to buy one anyway. Just give a rat's ass.
It's unbelievable.
They're too stealable. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Number 1 with 48,000 thefts in 2022.
Kia Sorento.
Hyundai. Is it Hyundai?
Hyundai.
See, now I'm all confused.
Like Sunday. Everybody says it wrong.
Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah.
48,000 thefts. Number 2,
I wonder
Toyota
why.
Camry.
Yeah.
Hyundai Sonata, 42,000.
Does it say
thefts.
why they're the?
Because they're the easy. Because people were putting out videos on like how to steal them. They're super easy to steal. Apparently.
Yeah, they don't look like they're stolen because who would steal that?
The internet is your friend.
Number 3, after the 2 Hyundais,
Kia.
Optima,
Oh,
30,000 thefts. Surprising, at 4th, Chevrolet Silverado, the 1500 truck. People steal them. I don't know why. 5, Kia Soul.
wow, a lot of Kias in there.
Yeah, well, 2 Kias and 2 Hyundais in the
It's
top.
all South Koreans.
Number 6, Honda Accord. Number 7, Honda Civic.
Yep.
Number 8, Kia Forte. Now, then the Ford F-150 comes in 9th with 15,000 thefts.
The
2020.
F-150, really, it's a nice truck.
Number 10 is Kia Sportage.
What's up with Kia?
Again, Bill, they're easy to steal.
Yeah,
People
you know,
putting out
six-
videos.
If I was the insurance guy, I'd say, what kind of car do you
that's
want
right.
to insure? Yeah, a Kia. Oh,
You're going to
well,
pay more for that.
Yeah.
Pony up the dough. It's like eating late night at 7-Eleven. You're going to pay.
That's why you should get a Prius.
6 of the
Nobody's gonna
top
steal
10 are Kias.
it. Yeah, okay.
That's not
I
good.
said 7, so
So you don't even need a Kia to drive these away. You need a key. You don't even need a key. You know what I'm saying?
got
There
it.
you go. Now, Ben, I want you to hold on to that list and don't buy any of those.
Wow. Thanks for that list, Mike. That
all
was
set. I don't have one
I
of
got
these.
I got a rant coming up, and I'm working toward it. I want to do the serious part of the show Well, I get real serious late in these shows. You know, get a little angry about certain things.
You're like George Carlin. You know, later in your years, you get cranky.
Yes.
Yeah.
And less hair. Wait till you hear this story. A postal worker. Remember, they always used to get a bad reputation. You know, I went postal, and then I went postal, and I shot up the entire restaurant with my gun.
They did kill a lot of people.
Is this news?
It is. And now the news. Here's 20-year anchorman Jed Flampett, a postal carrier who federal prosecutors said was caught on camera stealing cash, lottery tickets, gift cards, and other items from the mail in Western New York, has avoided a prison term. Oh, wait till you hear this. This woman, I can't even, oh, God. I mean, I speak for all the postal workers who are perfectly great, honest, nice people in this country.
Go on.
Do you hear the joke about the postal workers walking down the street? There's a snail right behind him. He turns around, kicks the snail. He goes, God damn it. The other postal guy goes, what'd you do that for? He goes, he's been following me around for weeks. Yeah. Anyway, community members in Rochester, New York complained to the U.S. Postal Service that their mail had been tampered with. Surveillance cameras were installed in the employees' delivery vehicles and recorded her from January 2022 to November 2023. It took them like 15 months to get this thing solved. On 38 separate occasions, the mail carrier was seen rifling through nearly 90 pieces of mail she was meant to deliver. After opening the envelopes, prosecutors said she ripped them up, tossed them out of her vehicle, or resealed them and delivered them. One or the other. Either way, it's devious. During one shift, she stole cash from 2 envelopes, which she then ripped up before putting the money into her wallet, which is just the right thing to do.
Don't mail cash.
No.
The same day, she opened 2 more envelopes, kept a lottery ticket found inside, and resealed both pieces of mail. Now, some grandmothers out there, I'm going to send my granddaughter a nice lottery ticket. It never got there. And then the kid hates the grandmother for the rest of her short term.
You never buy me that lottery ticket, Grandma.
So this 40-year-old Rochester woman pleaded guilty to theft of mail by an officer or employee, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. It was federal. These are federal charges. On May 10th, a federal judge, obviously a Soros guy, sentenced her to serve 2 years probation. That's it?
It's like a vacation.
Probation?
Yeah.
She avoided a prison sentence, even though she's stealing people's cash and money and just going through it like a probably she's probably a drug addict or something.
Federal offense.
Clearly, though, prior to sentencing, she faced up to 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine, according to the prosecutors. But no, she gets 2 years probation. That's it. Yeah. And she had to blow the judge.
Oh, man.
For life.
I think
No,
that
I kid.
I think that happens way more than any of us realize.
I kid about that.
How much
last
of our
part.
mail gets rifled through and
Yeah.
stolen?
And you're female, too.
Hmm.
She's a female male, and she was, you know what? She's a goddamn thief. And she should be in goddamn jail to learn her lesson and to set an example for the rest of the potential thieves that might be out there. And I think 99.99% of mail carriers are completely honest.
You have been listening to the Judge Mike Show.
I should, you know what? I should have a show like that because I'm a very fair person.
Yeah.
Right? Ben?
Here comes the judge.
Can I be your bailiff?
Go sit in the corner. Did you hear Steve Buscemi got attacked?
Yeah. Why did he get punched in the face?
Something about his teeth. Someone was going to knock his teeth down his throat to make it some improvement. It was like an improvement.
I like his crooked smile.
Yeah.
You're so fair.
Well, no, I am.
You attack the victim.
I am. You know what? The thing is, too, about his teeth is I think it was Family Guy or something like that. Somebody's, Steve Buscemi's teeth. They're all free agents. Which is like great. Yeah, but anyway, he got punched in the face, and some guy just walked up and punched him in the face.
Yeah, and they haven't found him either.
These things happen in New York.
Yep.
It's New York City.
Yep.
You suck. By the way, weird things can also happen as close by as Northboro, Massachusetts.
You're kidding. Right down the street.
Did you hear about that incident that
No.
they had?
What happened?
Oh, my God.
Is this news?
This is breaking news. This is huge.
I
You
don't
didn't hear
see
about this?
any news that isn't the Karen Reed trial right now.
You didn't hear about this?
No, what happened?
Okay, the Brazilians, and they're, by the way, just so you know, the Brazilians have taken over Marlboro completely. They're trying to make it Framingham West.
It's a nicer neighborhood.
They had a party up there on Mother's Day.
To be fair, South Framingham West.
1 o'clock in the morning, the cops were called. A pedestrian flagged down a police officer to let them know that they have a huge party going on up in Howard Street in Northboro. And there were 300 Brazilians on this one property having a party. 300
That must have been fun.
at this one party. So at 1 a.m., pedestrians flagged down an officer to let them know someone had brandished a firearm at Howard Street.
Great.
So the cops go racing up there, and when they're getting there, they hear shots ring out. And a 16-year-old was shot and killed.
Oh, man.
They brought him to the hospital. He arrived dead on a that's early Sunday party with several hundred in attendance. And the police had told the homeowner not to have the party, and the homeowner said, they wouldn't hold the party. That was just days before. And they held the party. And all of a sudden, 3 people got shot. 1 dead, 1 hospitalized, critical condition in Marlboro. And these are all Brazilians. And they arrested a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 27-year-old Brazilian guys, for the firearms charges. But then at the hearing, the first hearing, they had them behind a whiteboard so you couldn't see them. I think America deserves to see the people who are the perpetrators of heinous crimes.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Always trying to whitewash things. Americans.
16-year-old boy dead because of the shooting that went on at a party.
Do you think it was over a girl or maybe an insult?
I know.
And then all it takes is one asshole with a gun. And then the whole country goes insane, not to mention the heartbreak from the parents.
Right. And it's easy enough for these folks to come to this country and get a gun and do this kind of thing, but they make it impossible for justifiable people protecting their own interests and their own bodies and their own homes. Americans that have no police record to get a gun. You have to jump through hoops, but somehow, as the 18-year-old guy and shot, we don't kill. But I got an even worse situation for you.
Worse than that?
More news?
Well, yeah, it is worse than that. It gets worse and worse as time goes on.
More news.
Thank God we have Castiglioke to cheer everybody up at the very end of each show.
More news with Mike Adams.
San Francisco, California, where it's legal to shoplift.
It is?
It's legal to punch people in the face. It's legal to take a shit on the sidewalk. Now, the city of San Francisco is handing out bottles of beer, glasses of wine, and shots of vodka to homeless alcoholics.
What could go wrong?
And they're spending $5 million a year on the program. Now, I know booze is expensive, but $5 million, they're going to complain, this isn't the kind of beer I like?
Well, to be fair to San Francisco, they've got case after case of Bud Light just sitting there.
Sitting there, right.
They don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, they'll find something for it. Anyway, $5 million a year for San Francisco is already overtaxed taxpayers. They're served by nurses. The nurses give the alcohol to the homeless people. It's part of the city's managed alcohol program, which has been running for 4 years as a way of taking care of vulnerable homeless people. The program is designed to curb the amount of alcohol that homeless people drink, like as if
giving
that's
them
it.
alcohol.
That's it, just one shot of vodka, and they do it every hour. They come by, it's like what open bar for homeless people who shit their pants on the sidewalks and who are addicted and have all kinds of issues. And you're going to feed the bear. You're going to give them more chance to get more addicted.
That'd be like if a cokehead went to an intervention and all of a sudden, instead of trying to get them help, they're like, "Here's an 8-ball."
Right, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
It's ridiculous. Who came up with that policy as like, okay, here's how we'll fix this.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom.
Give them more.
Be the cool guy. You walk in, you say, okay, here's a round for the house. And that's what happens.
Do homeless people vote?
First of all, you know what I think? Can I just say something
Probably.
really important? There should be a test that you have to take in order to vote. Like, to make sure you're not a complete idiot.
Oh, no, hold on. They wouldn't go for photo IDs. They're going to look at you like you're a xenophobic, racist, nasty.
No, but if you want a good government, you let smart people vote. They have to pass a test that they at least have a brain in their head.
That makes too much sense, Mike.
What about for the people that are running? Because not all of them are smart. What about a test
You
for
mean
those?
joggers?
No, the candidates, our Congress people.
Oh, yeah. Well, give them a test, too.
Suck ass.
But, it should be an STD test. Oh, now, here's the worst thing of all. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the way because this is really important. It came to my attention in the past week or so that this issue that I've been talking about, which is the invasion of Haitians, basically.
Haitians, yeah.
Yeah. Here in Massachusetts. I'm beginning to think
Talking Quincy?
I'm beginning to think there's more Haitians in Massachusetts than there is in Haiti right now. And here's why. And it's not, believe me, it's not a knock on all Haitians. It's a knock on the Haitians that are living in the hotel called the Holiday Inn in Marlboro, Massachusetts.
Now, unlike the average citizen who doesn't drive an Uber or rideshare program, isn't involved, you get to experience firsthand these people, where they are, and basically what's going on.
Yes, and it all started when I went to the Holiday Inn in Marlboro, and the sign on the front said "Closed to the public." And I asked somebody, I said, "What is closed to the public?" Yeah, the hotel's full with 500 Haitian people living here. And I said, "Oh, really? That's interesting." He said, not only that. They get their meals free. They get free Uber and Lyft rides. They get the hotel free. They get the free cable and the free internet. They get free three free square meals a day. They get SNAP card benefits and WIC card benefits.
They get their laundry done, house
They
cleaning.
get their laundry done, folded up, brought back to them, and they get free medical and free legal advice. So everything they're getting is for free. And I was like, well, that's a great deal. So to be Haitian here in Marlboro and get a free existence.
They get free legal services,
Now,
too.
It's only free to them. It's not free to us as taxpayers. We pay for all that stuff, and it's ask Maura Healey how much it costs. It's going to be $1 billion added to the budget just in 1 year to take care of the immigrants. Now, you know that they moved into prisons. They moved into now they won't in Norfolk. They put a prison, made it a shelter. They've taken over buildings. They did a Marlboro Holiday Inn.
They got to take Norfolk and not just have people move in. They're going to rehab the entire thing. So it's going to be a big, expensive project.
Huge, expensive project. Well, here's the problem, okay? I have received information. Now, I had my own experience with picking up a couple of Haitian guys, and they stole my CD collection from the backseat of my car, and I was pissed.
How do you know they were Haitian?
Because I picked them up at the Holiday Inn.
To be fair to them, they didn't think they were yours. They were surprised a white guy had all those Caribbean CDs.
Yeah, I'm sure they were going to go right home and listen to the Allman Brothers' greatest hits.
I would.
In any event, that's my own personal experience with them, and that's I'm avoiding talking about the smell. But I got to say this. There have been incidents lately, and these are documented incidents that involve the Department of Children's Services and the Marlboro Police Department. 2 16-year-old girls have been raped at the Marlboro Holiday Inn by a 29-year-old man. There was a 14-year-old girl who is pregnant, there's texts between her and some guy saying 17-year-old guy that had sex with her. But no, it turns out It was her father who impregnated her.
Now, wait, why isn't this on the local news?
Well, that's exactly why I'm bringing it up here. It's just starting to the story's just starting to eke out. I know Howie's been on, Joe Battenfeld from the Herald. They have stories lately about this very incident, but I get this inside information, okay?
Yes.
The father has admitted having sex with his daughter, not just here on the journey here through Mexico, but since he's been here in Marlboro, okay, she's pregnant, and there are people that think that he's the father of his daughter's son or daughter, whatever. In other words, this guy is an incestuous person. They have really, really bad people. I'd say half the people that are staying at that hotel are really undesirables. And part of that is because everybody's escaping Haiti because there's a mess down there. The prisoners are all on the loose, so they're just getting on boats or planes or whatever. All they got to do is get to Massachusetts, and their life becomes free.
These might even actually be some of the prisoners.
That's right.
From Haiti.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. Yeah. And that's the problem, because the authorities, and I'm talking about the school officials, the child services, the district attorney, Marion Ryan from the state of Massachusetts, Marlboro Police, the governor, Maura Healey, have got to become aware of this situation. These are children. They're getting abused by their own family, and they're in a hellhole, and that's what that hotel has become.
A luxurious hellhole. Imagine that.
It's the Healey Day Inn. You like that?
We covered this story just so you could get to that.
I can turn but I can turn a phrase, can't I?
The Healey Day.
It's the Haiti Day Inn. There's a real problem with this stuff, and this is tip of the iceberg, because right now none of this has been reported officially.
Where are you hearing this? A little birdie telling you?
I got some secrets. You know what? I got sources.
We know you have secrets.
I'm
You have a CI.
I'm first and foremost a journalist. Never mind. You think I'm a funny guy? I come in here comedy and all that? No. I am a journalist.
You have a confidential informant.
And I used to be, which is amazing, when I used to drink, I was a urinalist. So here's the problem. The state officials have to grab this story, and it's all caused by the stinking right to shelter law, which is unique to Massachusetts, which is a magnet for people to come here from anywhere if they're homeless and need free shit. And I'm sick and tired of it because the taxpayer's paying for it, and the state's getting ruined. Okay?
How can anybody consciously do this to their own home? Our state, our home.
It's unbelievable.
It's amazing. These people who get into government and politics takes over, it poisons their brain. It's an amazing thing. Fuck the people. We're going to take care of our own and our agenda. And
children getting raped at the Marlboro Holiday Inn.
That's horrible.
You know, and no one's come out with a police report, or done anything. I guess there maybe has been an arrest made, but there's no report on it. We don't know who it is or who's in danger around that person. Like if he's in room 503, then who's in room 504? They're not going to like that. And I bet you they all speak the same language.
The truth will come out. It's starting to come out now. Thanks to you.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Howie's on it. Joe Battenfeld's on it. And ace Cub reporter, Planet Mikey Adams, delivering the facts. And these are facts. I didn't make this shit up. I wish I had. There.
That was
now,
good, Mike.
Let's get happy.
Thanks for that info, because this show is not only informative, entertaining, and it's also enlightening.
Is that one of the worst things you've ever commented on?
Well, no, wait. Hold on a second. So I go back today.
Hold on. There's more?
I'm on my way here.
Is this news? Mikey scans his phone looking for some information. Yes.
Watch this.
This is something that happened today?
This is the 3 Haitians I picked up, 4 actually, today at the very same hotel. Because I got in my car, I put on the lift button, and it says, first stop, the Healey Day Inn. And here's who I picked up. Yeah, so I know it goes on like that for a while.
Is there something in that diaper there?
So I took them all to Dairy Queen. We're gonna do. I swear I did not go to Dairy Queen.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. What if their diet doesn't allow it? And I've so far in this podcast, I've mentioned at least
They're
10.
all lactose intolerant. That's why you get that smell in the back seat.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the kids that were, honest to God, the same ride, shit themselves. I could, in the front seat, I could smell it. This is awful. And I'm thinking, get these people out of my car. Someone just took a shit in my bag. I looked back there when they got out, and luckily they had pants on.
Thank God. But they
all had pants
The
on.
memory lingered on.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I have 4 open windows later, and then I cranked up Jason Rousseau's new air conditioning unit, and it was gone. The entire thing was gone. I've named 15 of my favorite things. What's your favorite? Name some of your favorite things, Ben.
Castiglioke.
Okay, what about you, Ben?
I would say
Bill?
Castiglioke at this point.
Oh,
Although,
perfect.
hold on, I want to say one thing. I love Five Guys burgers.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Last time I went there was a couple of years ago. I don't go that often. But I had a craving for a Five Guy cheeseburger with a big load of fries, and I was going to take it home and enjoy it.
Yeah. Liberace used to get cravings for Five Guys.
Oh? So I went in there, and I looked up. All I wanted was a cheeseburger. That was it. And it was $10.51.
Oh.
That's without the fries.
And John Belushi served it too. Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
$10.51.
But $10 for a cheeseburger. I mean, granted, it's a Five Guys cheeseburger. They don't come any better.
No, well, okay. But wouldn't it be better if it's 4 guys and they lower the price?
Well, last time I went, I thought $7.
They're splitting it with 5 guys.
Let me ask you, would you
It's
rather
only $2 a guy?
Would you rather have that $10.50 Five Guys burger or one of the $12 Big Mac meal at McDonald's now?
That was my thought as I was driving home. I thought, shit, I should have just gotten it because there's no way I'm ever going to eat a Big Mac. Ever.
Well, you know what? You could take those little White Castle sliders, 10 of them, shove them up your ass, and then, you know what they call that? Asperger's. Oh, my God. So let's ask Joe and Jerry what some of their favorite things are. Joe? Jerry? Can you come on in here? Come on. But no. No, you got to start again. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings, Joe. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses and blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose like my asshole, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. Get serious here. When the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't, Joe, feel so bad. Are you gay, Joe? Not that I'm aware of. I love it. Mary Poppins did this. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, swinging a pop-up and look at my noodle, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things at Shaw's. I hate this. Girls in white dresses, blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. I'm sick of this song. Let's get the flock out of here. I'm out with you, pal. This sucks.